So we are in a parking garage in downtown Tucson, going to go see our friends Znora while they perform, and it is really hot, steamy. We don't know where the exit is. This is going to be a great night. Well, it looks like we found the stairs, even though it said elevator and stairs. What? Oh, here's the elevators. Yay! Oh, who's saying that? Let me push the G.
Ground floor.
We could have walked down one more flight and been here. Yay, we're out. All right, I believe we go left, but I could be completely wrong. Downtown. Yay. I think. I don't know. Well, backwards.
Where did you park?
Just right here. Yes. Second. Why were you there?
Well, it is 107 right now, but not terribly bad in the shade. I think I'm going the right direction. All right, so we just made it to where our venue is going to be tonight. There's a pretty decent little audience, but you know, it is our first set, so you never know. Here's the Rialto in all its glory. So we're leaving the Rialto. We're going to go to a couple of other bands. But there it is. Although so tonight is the Local Love thing. Very cool that Barrio Brewing is actually the one who's sponsoring. So that's very cool. Here is downtown Tucson. There's the famous Hotel Congress, but it's just the signs on the other side. And nightlife downtown is pretty cray-cray. It's very good. I'm so thirsty because the venue was pretty hot and humid. And I didn't want to buy anything necessarily because we have other places to go and places I need to support as well. So I had to take a picture of the sunset. I actually made us get off the elevator on number 5, and I think we're on number 2. That's so incredible. So pretty. City life. Good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning. I slept in quite a bit, so it is about 7 o'clock. But I did take Smokey out to go potty, so there's that. I decided that I'm going to ride Smokey over to Javi's house because Smokey's going to end up being home a long time by himself. As soon as the art show is over, we're going to throw everything back into the Kia, and then we're going to, let's see, from that point we're going to race home, jump out of the car, park it, jump out of the car, grab Donnie's truck, and head over to his gig. Which should be pretty smooth. It really shouldn't be that much of a hardship. So I'm hoping that will work out, and hope today will be fruitful because I'd love to get rid of quite a few things. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Trying to think what else. That's about it. Last night was really fun, just jumping around different places for music. I did end up writing a review for a local business, which ended up being negative only because the service was so horrible, and I hate doing it. It still makes me feel bad, but at the same time, over the study of this year, it's just been declining. And so I finally had enough last night. In fact, we were trying to order through the drive-thru because, of course, the lobby isn't open. And it wasn't even late. It was 8 o'clock. And the service was just so horrible. And I told Donnie, let's go. I don't even want to complete this order. I'm done. The person did not even get our order necessarily. But it was so clear that they were just messing around in the kitchen, and I don't know. I'm not going to have food by people who are just messing around and not even cooking a meal responsibly. Which sounds like I'm like old and like, I don't know. Which sounds like I'm like super picky and critical, but that's not it at all. I'm not saying don't have a good time. I'm just saying be respectful and aware of what you're doing on the mic while you're trying to get orders or attempting to pretend to get orders. I couldn't deal with it. So we ended up driving to 3 different places because for some reason on a Friday night, these places that were similar were closed. And the one that's closest to our house, for whatever reason, their burritos are like $12, and it was just too expensive. So we ended up driving around, almost wasting an hour trying to just get something to eat, which I went ahead and ate yesterday. So I had a little bit of potato, cheese, and egg burrito, which kind of sat pretty heavily in my system, I will say, although it did taste pretty good. But now I've learned. Now I know that that's too heavy. I should not participate with that. So, I don't know. In my gut too, I kept thinking, just hit up an Asian restaurant where you can get soup. Isn't that weird how we do that? Like, we just ignore intuition and just plow through, and then in the end you're like, why did I do that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I've had potato in the last... No, I did. Actually, I had some potato on Monday when I had breakfast with Glenda, and it worked out perfectly, except for price-wise, it wasn't the best situation. But because I still had Ben, I went to breakfast with Glenda at 6, and then I got my usual dish, which I really, really love, but I feel like it's just a lot of food. And so I asked them to scramble the egg, and I took more than half of the hash brown concoction, which is so good, back home to Ben, and I ordered a side order of eggs. And it was funny because, like, my bill was almost $25, and I'm like, wow, that's insane. But that's okay, because if I were to take Ben out to eat, then that would have been an easily, $12 a piece. So that's almost a good deal. I don't know, everything is expensive nowadays. It just seems like everybody's pretty much struggling, and I'm trying to do everything as minimally as possible so that we're not overspending on our budget. Because, I love thrift store shopping. I could thrift store shop probably every day, but at the same time, I thank God the heat, because I'm like, I'm not going out there, which is good because that keeps me well on budget. And even when Hobby had my car, it was kind of a relief, because it was like, well, I don't have any place to go today because I can't go any place today. But it is nice to have the freedom to just say, well, I want to go someplace today. So I guess either way, it's good. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. I got to rush him into the backyard and then also get situated and ready for today's event. And we'll see how it goes. I hope it'll be good. It's usually really fun. It's just a little bit stressful for me to get there because I'm always worried that my spot's going to be taken. And I didn't go last time because Ben and I wanted to just spend time together at home, and we didn't have Donnie to help us with the merchandise hauling around. And so that was just, there's no way that I could go up and down those steps at 10 in the morning, because I think that day it was 110. So, okay. Anyways, I'll let you go. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.